girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Guys, can you believe we're month number 4 throughout the year? You probably think, Shan, you've said that at every month, being like, can you believe January's gone, February's gone, March is gone, and now April's gone? Like, where is this time going? Where is this time going? That means we are approaching May. May is my birthday month. Okay, we are one step closer to 30. I'm getting my new skin, which I've had a little bit of a trouble with this month, and I'm not liking my new skin already. Means we're another year older, and I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about May upcoming. I really don't, guys. I do not know. But anyway, we are going to embrace the last day of April, and what a funny month April has been. First off with the weather. Like, what on earth is happening? 1 minute it's lovely and sunshine, and then 2 hours later it's pouring down with torrential rain. Apologies with my baby hair. I have actually been trying to coax my baby hair with a hairband. Do you think it's working? No, so we're just going to have to go with it. It's very temperamental, okay, guys? Right. I'm excited for this month, okay, because there is a lot of stuff in here that may potentially be new stuff, and we also have the addition of gym wear. Yes, the 1st of April, your girl was like, okay, we're going to try a boxercise class. We done a few boxercise classes. We had a week off where we was, I think we was in London. I feel like we was in London early, so I was like, right, we're not going to do that. And then we've been progressively the last few weeks doing our triple classes. Would you believe, you probably would looking at me, that I have just fell asleep for about an hour and a half? Yes, to say I've done about 15,000 steps today, 6 hours of exercise, and I was a little bit sleepy, and I just KO'd them. You'll see all of that in the May Bank Holiday vlog, but I'm so happy with this month's selection. So, shall we stop rabbiting away as always, Shannonlee, and let's get in with our monthly favourites for the month of April, eh? Right. I don't know what to start with. I'll tell you what I am going to start with. I do, of course, have my trusty notepad to hand, just so we don't forget anything. I'm going to start off with my book this month. And would you believe it, I'm actually about a quarter of a way through another book. But I don't want to show you that until next month because I haven't properly finished that this month. So we're not going to include that. The one that I did finish, first off, I know it's a paperback. What is going on with Shannon Lee and paperbacks? I don't know why. I feel like my paperback versions are going to be like my romantic love stories, because I don't really read many romance stories, do I? However, all of the love stories that I've read all have a twist with it. So it ends with us. That has a dark side. It starts with us, is a little bit more lovey-dovey, but still has that sinister side. This is not necessarily a love story, but I would put it within the category of kind of, oh, I can't spoil it, but it's a way of trying to find yourself, but something happens and something bad happens in this book, and it's about trying to find a way back and not go down the wrong path, which is what happens. And I really enjoyed this. Like, I could not put this down. I think I finished this in about 3 weeks, and that is a hefty book. I mean, look at the size of that. That is a hefty book, guys. I feel like with my paperbacks, I know I have the Dharma book, which is a paperback. And then I've also bought about the Doctor's paperback. So maybe my paperback ain't going to be just like the lovey-dovey romancy kind. It might just be like maybe some true stories I might get in paperback. You're probably thinking, Shan, you're focusing too much on paperback and hardback. But I gravitate towards hardback. All of my books are hardback. So the fact that paperbacks are screaming to me now just means like, oh my goodness, where am I going to put them? Mum's like, we have a whole Waterstones bag under the dressing table of books I still haven't read. And then I'm coming home and buying new books. So we're not going to talk about it. Let's get into the book, shall we, Shan? It's called The Way I Used to Be, and it's by Amber Smith. From reading the back, I think you can kind of get a gist of what happens, but It says, all Eden wants is to rewind the clock, to live that day again. She would do everything differently, not laugh at his jokes or ignore the way he was looking at her that night, and she would definitely lock her bedroom door. But Eden can't turn back time, so she buries the truth along with the girl she used to be. She pretends she doesn't need friends, doesn't need love, doesn't need justice. But as her world unravels, one thing becomes clear. The only person who can save Eden is Eden. And it says someone here, after finishing this book, my heart was pounding and I couldn't find words big enough to describe how brilliant, powerful and wonderful it is. And that was by Ellie Flynn, author of All Eyes on Her. So you may be able to, from that little synopsis, take a gather as to what it is. And it's in separate parts. So it is chaptered, but there's 4 parts, I believe. But guys, look, this is actually very small print. The fact that I read this and did not put it down, I mean, how many pages were we? How many pages was you? 367. And what I liked at the back is, I feel this is a book that's very popular in book clubs, because there's a little section at the back that says, after finishing reading, here are some questions to facilitate a discussion. And then there is 17 questions at the back. So maybe this is the type of book that you have in book clubs. I don't know. I've never been part of a book club and I've never looked into a book club. Are these the types of books because that's why they have the questions at the back? I don't know. But to say I enjoyed it is probably not the right word, but I was hooked by it. I wanted to know at the end of every chapter. I wanted to move on. And that's what I'm like with the book I'm reading now, which you've probably seen. When would you have seen that? Probably in one of my morning routines or my reset days. And that's completely like, I'm back to thriller side with that one. But yeah, we'll speak about that next month. I'm really getting back into reading. And I think that combined with the gym, I'm getting good night's sleep. I mean, I'm only getting between 5 and 6 hours in the week. That is my usual. But I'm not feeling like I'm waking up anymore in the night, which is good. I mean, I get a little bit of a lay-in. On a Saturday, I have between 6 and 8 hours. Who is she? So I just kind of catch up for the ones that I don't have in the week. But yeah, my book, well, books, the one I'm halfway through as well, I'm thoroughly enjoying. Guys, there's so much. There is so much. Right, let's get on to like food and drink. Drink wise, I've been really good. I've really been drinking my water. And this little beauty is my bottle from Home Bargains. And yes, I will be drinking throughout this because this does me 800 ml a time. I'm staying on track with my water. I'm normally going through 2 of these a day, which you might think that's not a lot. But for me, that's quite a lot. Like 1.6 litres is a lot for me. So, and all I do is dilute with the tiniest bit of like lemon barley at the moment. I'm not into orange squash. I'm onto me lemon barley. This bottle I think was $2.99 from Home Bargains. So don't be surprised if when you look on my next month's Home Bargains haul, I'm probably going to try and pick it up. I think they had it in purple or blue. Just another one because I'm getting a little bit. Or you know what? I could even upgrade to my actual big water bottle, couldn't I? I've got the 2 litre one. The one that gives me the timings. Oh. Apologies if you hear vibrations. We have the rattling washing machine on. Mum has put a letter through the door to the points that all you guys sent in, which could be the problems for why it's rattling and sounding like Air Force One taking off when it does a spin. And do you think we've had anything? No. So yeah, that just goes to show we're going to have to contend with Air Force One and rattles all the time. We shall move on. Oh, and my bulb's blown. I think I spoke about that. Can't remember what video it was. I catch you up in that on the Maybank holiday vlog because as you all know, when they had all the renovations work, which was not permitted, and the council still haven't been out 5 months later, they had a new bathroom installed and it all leaked into our electrics and our fuse box. The council come out and put a black bag over it and said, oh yeah, it's fine. Well, it's not fine because my light bulbs keep tripping out and I've had 3 blow this week. That's not great when they're like almost a 5 at a time. So that's probably why we're a little bit more dim lit, because I didn't want the Hollywood on because I got a little bit of a headache, I'm not gonna lie. So this is why it's not like Blackpool Illuminations anymore, because I've got 2 bulbs left out of 5. I mean, who knows, by the end of bank holiday we could be sitting in darkness because I refuse to keep paying for bulbs when it is clearly something upstairs, because we've never had a blown fuse in this house in all of the years we've lived here. The decades upon decades, and yeah. But anyway, it's all fun and games. Me water bottle is what I am about. And talking of food, so I have started to use my MyFitnessPal. Now, MyFitnessPal it's like a way of tracking your calories. I used to use it when I first got into fitness back last year, and I started to find that I was getting really obsessed with it. To the point I would be like obsessing over lettuce. Like, oh, how many grams of lettuce can I have? I thought no. So I inputted my details this time around, and it's giving me my deficit. I am in a calorie deficit of 800 calories a day. So from my 2000, I am allowed 1200 to be on the path where I want to be for the time I get on holiday. And I'm not going to lie, guys, it is blooming hard. It is blooming hard. I will like have my lunch and breakfast, and I look and I'm like, crap, what I've hardly got anything left for dinner. I don't even know if I've got enough left for a HelloFresh meal or anything like that. So these, I've kept all of them, and I'm so proud that I kept all of them, because these have been my saviour, okay? I've loved them. These are the My Protein meals from Iceland. I'm thinking I'm going to end up probably buying a whole nother batch, and they've actually added some new pieces into it now. They've got chicken skewers and they've got pizzas. So I'm thinking I might do a video just eating and showing all of the My Protein Iceland ready meals, because they are quite pricey, I'm not going to lie. And people might think, are they worth it? But I've gone through my way of them. So throughout this month, I have had the Singapore style noodles, and I like this because it tells you high in protein, low fat, tells you your calories. So these are really good if I don't have much leeway for a dinner. As long as I try and leave about 550, I can guarantee it. I mean, some of these, look, pulled pork mac and cheese, 415 calories. And they are gorgeous. Katsu chicken with rice, best believe that's a favourite. Chicken tikka with rice. Guys, this is 320 calories in here, okay? And you know what? The portion sizes are actually really good. I have these and I don't come away feeling hungry. When I first started them, I did, because I was like, again, it. But I feel as I've gone along the month and I've been slowly reducing my intake, I haven't actually felt hungry after them. This one, I tell you what, is a very big surprise. Jerk chicken with rice. It's got 2 chilies on, okay? I've had peri peri chicken, this one, which is 3 chilies. Ooh, that blows my socks off, okay? That is like nose running nastiness, but it's good. I don't mind the heat on that, because even though it does burn my mouth to oblivion, I really do like it. This one had 2 chilies, and I thought, oh, jerk chicken's going to be spicy. It was actually really sweet because it had almost like a mango glaze in it. So that was very, very nice. I would probably say, oh, what is my favourite? This has got to be up there with my favourite. I love my chicken katsu, but the beef pasta bolognese, this is great. And they do breakfasts. This halloumi breakfast, if you have tried this, when you first got it out, did you think plain food? Because that's what I thought. You know when you get your plain breakfasts, when you're on the aeroplane, they're coming around and the egg is in that little circle. That is what this is like. But do not be fooled, because that is a blooming nice breakfast. They also do breakfast wraps, and they've brought out, I think, some more wraps. So I definitely think like I might, well, I won't say I might. I will be doing another order with Iceland, because there's a few that I still haven't tried from here. And I think, you know what? We're on the health kick. If you want to know whether they're worth it, let me know down below. Do you think that is a video you would like to see? I mean, I don't think it would be like a week of eating them. It will literally just be as and when. I might have one for lunch one day. I might have one for lunch and dinner. I might just have one for dinner. If you want to see if all the My Protein is worth it, let me know down below. But yeah, guys, I have been loving them. I tell you, absolutely loving them. And I've also been changing up my snacks. I spoke about these before. Shaw Scottish Seaweed Company lightly salted seaweed chips. Oh my god, I'm going through them left, right, centre. Lightly salted. They also do them in a Peking duck flavour. Pick them up from Holland & Barrett. Mum went down and picked up some bits I got from Holland & Barrett the other day, and she was like, how many crisps have you ordered? Because they had my lentil chips on offer. And you might think, Holland & Barrett, you go for supplements. Don't knock Holland & Barrett. Have a look online and look at their food and drink section. Oh my god, like really, really good. I've picked up some bits and bobs that you guys have told me. I've picked up the Yummy for gut health. They're like little strawberry milkshake chewables. They're all gummies because, as we all know, I can't do tablets. I barely can do my contraception pill and my hay fever tablets. So these are all gummies. I got the Yummy one for the gut health. I've got some strawberry ones for collagen because I'm feeling like as I'm getting older now, my face might start to sink on me. So I'm going to try and plump that up. And I've also got the Boom Bod. When, many moons ago, I used to do the Boom Bod sachet drinks. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you're trying to like weight loss or anything like that, the sachet drinks for me just don't do anything. And I don't like the bitterness in it. So these are a blackcurrant flavour chewable. So I thought we'll give it a go. It's supposed to be a fat metaboliser. So I'm thinking they are definitely going to come in handy on a weekend when I'm going to my classes. And then these, very surprised with these, okay? I feel I haven't seen this flavour on Holland & Barrett since I got it. Gutted, they've only do it in the cheese flavour. However, I feel like you can get them from Asda. So I'm going to have a look when I'm next down my Asda store. And they're by the brand Nudie Snacks. Nudie. And they are cauliflower crisp, but they're katsu curry flavour. Guys, game changer. Absolute game changer. And as I say, these are actually like that all good. I say good. They're good snacks because they're low in calories. And I also feel like I'm having a bit of a cheat whilst I'm having them. These, oh my god. If you go to Iceland, if you love a hash brown, alright? I'll probably sound so silly banging on about a hash brown. If you love a hash brown and you perhaps like beans, Heinz have done a beans filled hash brown. Bung these in the air fryer. Delicious. Okay, you're probably thinking, how can you get so excited about a bean filled hash brown? This to me is next level genius. You know what would be even better? Oh my god, Heinz, if you're watching this, please put some cheese in there. And then you could have melted cheese hash brown. Oh my, I need to do that. I need to create that masterpiece. Cheesy bean hash brown. We're taking it to the next level on this channel. And you know what? These ain't too bad either. For two of them, it's under 200 calories. So like, this sounds really silly, but say if I get to a dinner time and I've only got like 400 calories left, I would have a couple of them with maybe a fish finger or something, which probably sounds really ridiculous, but it kept me within my calories and it also filled me up. It was very nice. Cereal. I've been back on my cereal. Good old Home Bargains or B&M, I think I picked these up from. Skinny Crunch, the milk chocolate pillows. However, I mean, it's all well and good, okay, but the 25-gram portion is probably about 4 bites for me. And the 100ml milk that goes with it, it just doesn't cut it. So throughout the week, I stick to the recommended. On a Saturday, after I've done my gym class, I come back. It's 50 grams of these and 200ml of milk. I mean, I go all out. I have a double portion. Who is she, eh? Who is she? And the main thing that I've been using, you would have remembered in my last Asda George haul, I actually picked up some digital scales. Because normally I have my old-fashioned ones, don't I, when I do my baking and all that. But I thought with this, I need to be precise. Okay? And you need to be precise, Shannonleighxx. So, yes, I've been using my digital scales non-stop. And they have come in very handy. So I feel, oh no, me foods, guys. I've got 2 of my naughty ones. These are actually, I need to go and bung them in the fridge after because I don't want them going off. I have been raiding Aldi, okay? I went to Aldi beginning of the month and I've just gone again. They kind of last me about 3 weeks, the amount I get. I stock up on these. These are the Airman and Broccoli. High protein. This is the chocolate mousse. I have also tried this in the vanilla and the lemon. I'm not going to lie, chocolate is still my favourite. Vanilla I can do. Lemon is a bit, it's a bit too sharp for me. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be a subtle lemon. No, it's not. It's like wham bam. Thank you, ma'am, lemon. And then these are my favourite. Chocolate flavour protein pudding. Guys, delicious. So you're also getting in your protein. You're having a nice sweet treat. And yeah, that is like, if I have about, what are they? I think they're about under 200 calories each. If I get to the end of the day and I've got a little bit left, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself, and I treat myself with them, which you might think is not a treat, but you know what? I am going to get back into this full swing. and I need to just quickly change this battery, because how have I been rabbiting this long about food and bean filled hash browns, eh? Right, let's get on with the bits that I can't show you, and that of course is music and TV. Music. I've not really been changing my music, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still listening to my Luke Combs. He's released Fast Car this month, the Tracy Chapman remake. Oh my god, obsessed. Lewis Capaldi I've been listening to, and there has been a song, oh I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Hay fever has been a lot better, I'll get onto that, but I still have an odd few tickles, you know. There's the song People. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days, but did you check on me? No. I have been loving that song. That is kind of like my little jive song, let's just say. But yeah, Luke Combs and Lewis Capaldi are the way to my heart this month, and that is all I've been listening to, really. It is even to the point that Spotify is like a Capaldi and Luke Combs playlist, which I love. BBC iPlayer. You know there's only one thing and one person that I'm watching on BBC iPlayer, and that is Mr. Michael McIntyre for The Wheel. Me and Mum have been working our way through the series of The Wheel, and we haven't got many left actually. So maybe there might not be a BBC iPlayer edition next month, who knows? Or maybe he might bring out a new series of The Wheel, maybe is it The Big Show? When he goes on the stage and like he takes people's phones and that. I love that. Love, love, love. Right, YouTube. My YouTube is basically food, food, food and food. I think where I'm in my deficit and I'm craving food, I think, you know what, I'm just going to watch other people. I'm just going to watch other people have their food. And of course we know my number 1 and 2 guys, Rate My Takeaway and Beard Meats Food. I have been loving their videos. Rate My Takeaway is just, oh, the guy goes and gets his little table and plops up outside these takeaway and restaurants, and he just, oh, he melts my heart. Oh, what's that noise? I think Mum's pottering around in the kitchen. He melts my heart. Beard Meats Food, he's down to 1 upload a week, Beard Meats Food, but best believe I'm sitting there with my notification bell on when that upload goes up, because I don't like to miss it. However, I found a new little channel, and it's called This With Them. It's, I assume, a couple. I haven't watched many of their videos to establish that, but I take it is because some of them they're like in a house with a dog. I'm thinking they're in a couple, and they're 2 British people, and they like, it seems like they've toured, because I'm starting to get into the touring bits, but I really enjoyed watching all their videos where they went to like Camden and Shoreditch, because when me and Mum was in London, we was actually near Spitalfields, and they done a little segment on there, and I was like, oh, we should have gone in. But I think I would be really awkward filming and eating in public. Like, it's different, like having my phone and doing a quick little time lapse, but actually sitting there and eating and doing like a food review, I don't know if I could do. But they've got like over 350,000 subscribers. Like, they're quite a big channel, and I'm like, how have you never popped up on my screen before? How have you never popped up on my screen? So yeah, it's all food. And then of course, when the uploads go on, I see my one and only Mr. Wraith Childs, which, if you have him on TikTok, he does what people are wearing in Manchester, and oh, I love that little series. I really, really do. Netflix. I haven't watched too much on Netflix, I'm not gonna lie. I just haven't had the time. I'm not gonna lie. And the bits that I have watched, however, have been really good. So I've watched a few films or like episodes. I watched Murder Mystery 2, which was Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Proper little, like, would you say it's a rom-com? It is part romantic, ain't it? But it's more a comedy. I watched the Lewis Capaldi How I'm Feeling. Me and Mum watched that. Bless him. He's a very delicate soul, and we need to protect Lewis Capaldi at all costs. We know my love for Capaldi, okay? And then I watched Cook at All Costs, because of course I still like to have my little cooking programs, and again, I'm watching people creating all these masterpieces, and I'm like, yes, I need to do that. I can do that. And then, oh, A Quiet Place 2. I had never seen A Quiet Place 2. I liked the first one. I probably should have re-watched the first one before I watched the second one, because the whole way through I'm thinking, where is John Krasinski? They're doing all of this, and when it ended, I was like, oh my god, they haven't got to him. It wasn't until I read the thing of Quiet Place 1, I remembered why you didn't see him. So maybe here's my thing. If you're watching like a part 2 of something and you haven't seen the part 1 for maybe over a year, rewatch the part 1. Because I was just in so much doubt. I was just like, what is going on? But Cillian Murphy was in number 2. And we all know Peaky Blinders, Cillian Murphy. Yes, please. And then the series that I think everyone and their mother watched this month, The Night Agent. I started that when I was at the O2. If you saw my Dermot Kennedy vlog, that was my series I kicked off with my room service. Oh God, that was a cheat day, wasn't it? Pizza, chips and nachos. Oh, that was my last cheat day, and that was probably about 2 weeks ago now. But I started The Night Agent, and if you want an action-packed adrenaline suspense thriller series, go and check out The Night Agent. If you have watched it, let me know down below. Let me know, like, what did you think of it? Do you think there's going to be a number 2? I really hope that there is a season 2, because I think it was just phenomenal. Probably one of the best series that I've watched this year. The action in it, oh, so much suspense and action. Right, what are we going to get into? I tell you what, I haven't got much for clothing and footwear this month, because I've kind of basically just been living in gym wear, and all of that gym wear is in the wash. But you know, my regular, like my Able stuff, my Shein, everything like that. However, the only part that I would say is my fashion. If you saw my Primark haul this month, I got a pair of cargo jeans. Okay, first off, me and denim in Primark don't go. I didn't think I was going to get my arse in a size 10, and I did, and they were baggy and I had room. Guys, when I tell you I've been living in these, okay? I've been living in them. They're from a, oh, I can't remember the collection name now. Paula Eteta. 1977. That's all I remember from it. But it's the white label. I know that they have these in like a creamy beige. I'm going to pick these up because I tell you what, I've been living in them. I always think that I need another pair in this colour and 2 in beige, just because I'm going to go through them that much. I have never really been a cargo person, and I've never really been a Primark jean person, because it's very hit and miss, ain't it? If you've seen the hauls, you know what I mean. These, game changer. Game changer. I can wear these with heeled chunky boots. I can wear these with trainers, which I have actually been wearing my gym trainers out. I mean, again, who is she? Wearing trainers out. Shannon is a boots girl. Oh, did you hear that? I just thought I'd chuck it on the other side of the bed, and they've fallen down. So that's Shannon Lee. That's not the greatest move, is it? But yes, I have been living in them cargos. And why are you telling me to change your battery again? Have I put a wrong battery in? I've probably took it from the wrong pile, didn't I? Yes, let me change the battery, guys, and I'll come back in and I can show you the trainers I've been loving. I can show you the gym wear. We've got skincare, makeup, we've got fragrances, we've got bath care, and we've got a few little home accessories. Right, so, like homeware accessories vibe, we're going to combine them, okay? Homeware, I want these in all the colours. Guys, I've really been enjoying my little bum vase. I don't know why. I have it by my bed on the Calix unit, and I look at it every day and I'm like, this is my motivation for when I'm doing my squats, okay? This is, I feel they do it in Asda in like a taupe or like a beige pottery little section. So I love that. And then candles, I have still been having candles on. We've got one burning up there. We've got marshmallow and cream soda. But this one, this I actually got from TK Maxx last year. This is the Elam Home. Never ever seen this brand before, but as you can tell, it went really dark at the top, like it burnt a lot internally, but it was a lovely scent. I feel like, now guys, I'm in a bit of a predicament, okay, because you know I love to keep nice jars like this, because I always think, oh, I'll reuse them. It's getting to the point now, I've got like a whole container full of like jars, not just from Easter, like for Christmas and everything like that. But I never do tend to reach for them. I think maybe, is it because I don't have the room? Like when I have my own place, I would get them out and I would reuse them. Or do you think I just need to bite the bullet and say goodbye? Please do let me know what you think down below, because I do feel like I have all these ideas, and then I don't have the room in my little room at the moment. But then I'm thinking when I move out, that I could put some like little pebbles in there. Or am I just being a hoarder? I'm being a hoarder, ain't I? Damn it. And the other bit of homeware that I've absolutely been loving this month is my cushion. I got the cushion to match the canvas. I love it. I love it. I feel like this is going to stay out for a good few months. Because I just look at it and it makes me happy in the mornings, because I don't sleep with all these cushions like this at night. I normally like turn 2 and then I put 2 at the bottom. And the donkey's always at the bottom. So the first thing when I wake up, I see the donkey and it reminds me of my nan. So it instantly makes me happy. Okay. I like that. And then phone case this month. You would have seen this was what Mum picked me up in our little Easter box. Love it. Easter gonks. Easter gonks. And if you've seen my latest Shein haul, you will know that there is maybe some more phone cases being added to the collection with pop sockets this time. I know, who is she? Who is she having these pop sockets? I mean, I'm so late to the trend. Pop sockets have been around for years and I've only just got me tush around to sorting one out. But hey ho, I have been loving that. As I say, my candles, I've got 2 still burning. The ones are DW Home Marshmallow Cream Soda. You'll remember that from a TK Maxx or HomeSense haul earlier this year. And the little bunny one. The little bunny one indeed. I would say I've been trying to get back into my jewellery this month, guys. But jewellery's like hit and miss with me. I go through things where I'm like, right, I'll lay it all out in the morning and put it on. And then I'm just like, oh. Because I don't like to wear jewellery and then break it. Or like damage it at all. And my earring wise, I'm sticking with my pearls. I do feel like I'm going to be on the hunt for some like actual proper pearl earrings. I mean, these are Primark. There's nothing wrong with them. But I feel for the amount that I wear pearls, even if I got a little smaller pair to put in my second holes, and then I could keep changing my first. Because I do really like pearls. I think pearls are very classy. As we all know, I've got me Vivian little pearl choker necklace. And I might... Dada said to me, what did you want for your birthday? I might ask for the bracelet for my birthday, so I've got like a little matching set. But yeah, I need to get back into my swing with jewellery. However, trainers. Who remembers when I bought these? Was it last November in the Black Friday sale? They are the Nike 270s. Mine are like the black, white, pink effect. Comfy is not even the word, guys. I'm not really a trainer person, okay? My Adidas tubulars, which is what I had for my whole gym sessions last year, they was like my go-to. So comfy. Can't get them anymore. Discontinued. So I'm like, great. I saw these. These were in the sale because juniors. I got a 4.5. I went for that extra half because I wanted to see if it'd make a difference for my feet. Obviously it does, and that little half a size, I don't have half as many problems with my feet as I did with the tubulars. So if you know or you've been following me a while, I used to have a lot of problems with my toes and my feet, and I was always at the shop of this, and the trainers just weren't helping. These, I have no problems. I don't have any bleeding toes, which is probably TMI, but there's no problems with these. They are so comfy, and that is what I've been wearing the cargos with. So now I'm thinking, like, maybe do I pick them up in, say, a normal white and a black for actual trainers to wear outside? Because when you look at my shoes, I don't really have trainers. I have Converse and Vans. I like them. My only actual trainers I would say I have are my Puma suedes, which we're going back quite a few years, but I love my Puma suedes. They're so comfy. So comfy. And would you say no, because they're high tops? My Calvin Kleins, they're high tops. Yeah, I'm not really a trainer person, but these, I feel like they do a lot of colours in these. There's one that's like a pink and a red vibe. There's one that's an all black, black with pink. There's like a grey version, an all white. I mean, it's even worse that I can fit into a juniors. I think juniors are between 75 and 95, so I don't even have to get adults. And even Mum looked at them and was like, they look really comfy. Well, I think the juniors goes up to a size 5, which is what Mum is. So I was like, well, try them on. If you want a pair, I'll get you a pair for your birthday, because she wants to start walking and getting into like a little bit more fitness herself. She's got actually finally drinking from her water bottle. I know. About blooming time, eh? About blooming time. So yeah, her Mother's Day water bottle. She's going out on little walks, but she has the little memory foam trainers from Primark, which has nothing wrong with them. But I think as she's getting older, like maybe she might need something just a little bit more substantial on her feet for when she wants to like go a little bit walking further. So we shall see. I will be on the hunt for these though. I feel like I want a whole collection of 270s now. And I feel so cool saying, like, when people say trainers, I'm like, yeah, Nike 270s. Because I ain't got a clue when it comes to trainers what the hell I'm waffling on about. And I'm like, 270s. They sound cool, don't they? I mean, this is probably where I feel really old now. This is where I feel really old, being like, trainers are cool. Oh, God. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me. And then, of course, with gym is my gym bag. My nice little Adidas one it's been loved, it's been battered, it's been chucked around this month, and it's actually still full because I've been to the gym this morning, so we shall see what it involves. My protein little shake bottle, because I have my water bottle, so I have 800ml of normal water, and then I have my 400ml clear whey protein shake. My towel, which needs to go in the wash because she's stanky, and then inside is just some essentials. Anti-bac, and then it's literally like a chemist in here. I've got my anti-bac. Always carry a pack of Femme Fresh wipes because you never know, you might need a little bit of a freshen up. I don't know what that is. I've got some random like rope. I have a little perfume. This was like one from, I think, like Online Pan Shop or Cherries. I can't believe Cherries is gone. Like, what on earth? And then this is my medicine pouch. But my fragrances, I have my Mitchum roll-on, my Mitchum body spray, and my Lynx spray. There's a thing, I don't like being smelly at the gym. So literally after, because I do triple classes, after every class I'm like, shh, roll on every single time. My little pot, shall we say, I've got spearmint chewing gum. The most important things is my glucose bits and bobs. So I have an instant glucose drink, and then I also have the two little like the sucky pouches, and then I also have the fast acting tablets. And then in there as well I have a strawberry extra chewing gum, and I also have some soft mints, which I'm actually going to have a soft mint now because I'm a little bit hungry. You're probably thinking a soft mint is not going to fill you up, but just a little snack, you know. And something like this, it's so minuscule, I don't have to put it on me my fitness pal. I mean, you probably would do. I'm sure there is an option for one tree ball soft mint. Actually, should we have a look for that while I'm stuffing my face? Oh my God, there is. We're doing it properly. We're adding it. But yeah, that is what is in my gym bag. It's basically just like a big walking toiletries bag, isn't it? The amount of stuff I have in there. Right, let's bring this stuff around. We are getting on to the goodies, guys. We are getting on to perfumes, skincare, and bath care. What are we going to start with? Glasses wipes. These are a returning favourite every month. I go through probably about 3 or 4 of these a day. First thing when I wake up in the morning, take a few to work, and then before I go to bed. Can't be seeing through like misty, cloudy glasses, okay? It's not the one. Hay fever tablets, Alivia. These are the ones that I take. It is a purple and orange box. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I already have my water by my bed and I have a tablet out. As soon as I wake up, this goes in my system, because I could literally wake up, walk to the bathroom, have my morning wee-wee, come back, and that is it. I'm coughing, I'm like, ugh, I'm sneezing, nose running, eyes itching, mouth itching, I'll get up, this goes straight in my system. I will still sometimes have about 5-10 minute sneezing fit, just getting it all out of the system, blowing my nose to oblivion. I mean, I'm very happy that I haven't actually had any sores around my nose this month. Probably TMI, but when I blow my nose a lot, I normally get like the little sores on the corners. I haven't had that, which, touch wood, I don't get, because the hay fever has actually, it hasn't been spiking because of the temperature, but I don't know, it seems to have been coming early this year. So I'm stocking up and I'm getting this into my system, because it's always better to have it prepared than not prepared. Bath salts. I've been loving my bath salts this month, guys. I've been using my ones from Christmas. The Bayliss and Harding Beautycology Llama Kisses. Have been loving a good bath salt, I'm not going to lie. And then this has been the one of choice, Space Candy and Coconut Cream. To the moon and back. Coussons, basically imperial leathers. Love it. I have been trying as well, because where my skin's been a little temperamental, so with my face, if you have been watching any of my vlogs of that, I have self-diagnosed myself with rosacea, because I used to get a little bit of a flare up on my cheeks and that when it was time of the month. When Mother Nature went, the cheeks and the redness would go. However, for the past few months it didn't go at all. So I was doing a little bit of research into skincare and bits and bobs and certain conditions, and I feel that my cheeks and my little bit of my forehead and there is rosacea, like rosy cheeks. I pretty much majority of the time embrace it. The only thing, I do get a bit conscious now at work, because sometimes it really does flare up and people will ask like, are you alright, you look really hot, and I'd literally just be sitting normal temperature. So I've been having like a whole new routine to try and combat my skin, which is the reason why for makeup we don't have a lot of products this month, my lovelies. I have been gravitating back towards my highlighter. This is the Enigmatic. It's a lovely, like a sunshiny champagne rose gold. I've been loving that. And Fix Plus. My Fix Plus has been my best friend. I haven't really been wearing makeup purely because with the hay fever, even though I haven't been sneezing that throughout the day, sometimes my eyes do still get a little bit watery. So I don't want to be putting it all on and then having those problems. Makeup will only go on really for filming at the moment, which even some of my sit down videos, if you're a regular, you notice that I haven't actually been wearing the makeup. When me and mum have been doing our outfit challenges, I've just been au naturel, because I'm trying to relax putting stuff into the skin. So you're going to have me barefaced a lot more than usual. Sorry. But what I have been doing is sticking with my products that I know I'm fine with and that won't flare up, and then introducing some new little ones. So the main thing I do morning and night now is a Cetaphil cleanser. You would have seen all of this in my spring skincare routine, where I speak a bit more about the products in a lot more depth. But yeah, the cleanser is just kind of to get rid of the gunks. I've stopped using my Elemis balm at the moment because I don't want anything to kind of clog them up. So we're going with this one, the Cetaphil. In addition to that, from Holland & Barrett, I picked up the Graham's Natural Skin Rosacea Cream. This, I literally dab on in the mornings before I go to work, and I still will literally just smother it all over my face. I will put it on my target areas, but I will literally just smother it all over the face, because why not, eh? And it also acts as a nice little moisturiser. You can also use that as a cleanser if you wanted to, but I stick with that. I saw this product all over TikTok, and I took the plunge about a couple of weeks ago. This, game changer. I can't wait to do my makeup with this under properly. I've done it before where I just do like a quick bit of makeup and put this under, but I want to do it properly. This is the Dr. Jart Plus Tiger Grass Colour Correcting Cream. Now this little pot was $16.50, so it's not the cheapest. But I thought they do it in a bigger size, which I think is about 33, 34. But I thought I'd try the baby one. Guys, you need the tiniest bit of this, okay? As you can see, I've had this for about 2 weeks, and that is about as much as I've used. It's literally like pea-sized amount. And what it is, I never knew, but green combats redness. So some days when I do my moisturiser and my cleanser and my cheeks still look like really, really red. How are they today? They don't seem too they don't seem too bad. I don't mind it when it looks like I just have a natural glow, but sometimes I wake up and they're really pigmented, and it's normally if I've had an irritable sleep. This I will then put on, and as I say, I literally put my nail in and it with the tiniest bit on my nail, put it, and it goes a little bit, goes a long way on this. I have been loving this, and I think, I mean, I don't know, I want to see how long this lasts, because if you get the big one, this one I think I will have to look at the use by date. Does it tell you? Because you know normally it says, oh, 12 months. Will I use all of that in 12 months? I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to do like a monthly checkup on it. But yeah, it says soothes the look of red irritated skin, and that is what it does. I'm going to sneeze again, didn't I? Cucumber? What is it with our mind? Like, randomly saying the word cucumber just stops the urge to sneeze. Baffles me. But yeah, if you are like me and you have rosacea, or even if you don't have rosacea, but you just have maybe like a little bit of redness over your face, definitely, I highly recommend that, guys. Another thing I would recommend, I have come to the end of one of my teeth products. So I'm booked in with the dentist, which, oh my God, it scares me just saying about it, early June. I'm booked in with a gum specialist in, I think it's St John's Wood in London. To say I'm bricking it is an understatement. As we all know, I've had gum disease on and off throughout my whole life, but the past few years it's kind of got very progressively worse. And I've noticed the past year or so my gums have actually started to recede, and I'm like, oh. And my fear of the dentist, I'm just like, no. I'm like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then one day it just clicked and I was like, Shane, you could lose your teeth. Stop being a baby and book that freaking appointment. So I've booked an appointment for June, but I've been trying to do bits and bobs and use stuff that could potentially help it. And I have noticed that the bleeding has really reduced. I used to have my mouth just randomly start bleeding all through times of the day, which isn't good, isn't the greatest. This one, I'm on to Corsadil now. I've been on PerioGuard for about, I'm going to say this has done me about 6 weeks, this little tube. And I also have the matching mouthwash of it, which I really like. This is the Colgate PerioGuard toothpaste. I actually picked this up on Amazon. I think it was about a $5. Very, very nice. The mouthwash is like a peppermint. This, at the beginning, you're going to be like, but you get used to it, okay? The Corsadil is the toothpaste that I'm finding very hard to stomach. I think it's the texture of it, it's the grittiness. I can't. I've got used to this now, and going on to that, I'm like, I've not yet gone on to the Corsadil mouthwash. So if anyone has Corsadil mouthwash, what am I setting myself in for? Please tell me what it tastes like. Is it a lovely, nice peppermint? Because I don't think it is. I have a feeling it's not going to be a nice peppermint. Not at all, not at all. With my skincare as well, I've still been going in with slight exfoliation, and of course it is going to be my Superdrug face wipes. These are my little exfoliating pads, morning, noon and night. They go over, and they're very gentle. They're not like a harsh exfoliation. I think that I ballsed my skin up with my Body Shop. I love my Drops of Youth liquid peel. I was peeling my face nearly every day, so I think that could have been the reason I've played it up. And I really want to use the product because I feel on certain days that I do have like a layer that needs to come off, but I don't want to exfoliate or put anything harsh on it just yet. Just yet. We'll give it a few months and see. And then my other moisturiser is Nivea. I have also been using a Cetaphil SPF one, but I actually can't find it because my room behind you is a little bit of a mess right now. So I do have that. Again, you would have seen that in my spring skincare routine. And then just a few little bits like scents and hair, because there's not a lot. Batiste. We all know I live and swear by this shampoo, and one of you actually sent me a message and said, guys, well, Shan, Amazon have these for like £2 a bottle. I ordered 10 bottles, okay? I'm not paying the $3.50 in the shop, so yeah, I am well and truly stocked up with dry shampoo. And then scents, I've literally been sticking to 2, guys. I have been, this is almost empty now, me Tom Ford Black Orchid. Yeah, there's not a lot left. I'm going to have to replenish that. So maybe that's a birthday treat from me to me. And the Body Shop Refreshing Passion Fruit Mist. See that? This, you literally need like 2 sprays and you are smelling the whole day. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And the last thing, a claw clip. I was never a claw clip kind of gal. Picked one up in Primark and I'm like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? Like Rihanna sings, where have you been all my life? That is what I feel with these clips. Okay? And I can do my little fan hair. That's how I used to be as a child. I would always have my hair in a clip and it would fan. Absolutely love it. I'm reliving my youth. I may be getting closer to 30, but I am reliving my youth. And guys, that is April favourites done. I feel like we've had a lot this month. We're slowly getting back in the swing of things now with the gym, with the fitness. So pretty much most months now upcoming to the holiday, there will be like a little gym section. So you'll see maybe like some sets that I've been wearing or bits that I've been recommending, any workouts that I've been enjoying. And yeah, we will slowly get into it and try and get back in shape. I kind of get angry at myself when I do the triple classes because I remember how much of a struggle it was when I first started last year, and then now I feel like I'm back there and worse. And I'm just like, oh, Shan, you got to a point where like you was enjoying them classes because yeah, they was hurting a little bit, but you wasn't as you were now. And I think, right, you know what? But it's hard, guys. I do 6 months on and then I go in hibernation for 6 months. Because come autumn and winter, I literally do not have a spare second for the gym. I'm working, filming, editing, especially when it's like Vlogmas and everything. Then I'm away for 2 weeks, whether it be September or October on holiday. And it all just goes a bit out the window. I'm not going to lie. But I think if I do that again this year, I need to... I've got tools here so I don't have to go completely out of shape. I've got my boogie bounce. I've got my yoga. I've got my Pilates. I've got bits and bobs for me to stay on track. I really want to buy, and this is... I was thinking, oh, I could put it under my dressing table. You know, one of them little treadmills that literally it's just the base, so you can put it like under a desk, anything like that. Maybe when I get my own place, but for now I'm thinking, no, Mum will have an absolute nightmare if she comes home and I've ordered a little portable treadmill. I mean, she does enjoy having the little trampoline in the kitchen. I fold it half down. She knows how to fold it out and put it in, and sometimes I come back and I'll be like, have you been on it? She'll be like, yeah. I was bouncing away, listening to some music. I'm like, you go, Mama G. You go indeed. But yeah, guys, I've been rabbiting for way too long, ain't I? Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Is there anything different? Guys, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. What has been your favourite for April? Has it been a series? Has it been a food? Has it been a homeware? Has it been, have you started getting back into fitness yourself? Let me know down below. You know I do love a chit chat and I am slowly catching up with the comments. So sorry for the delay on the comments, guys. I've had to be an adult at the moment. I'm trying to sort out my tax bits and it's, yeah. But I am getting there with the comments, okay? Take care, stay safe as always, and I'll see you tomorrow, which is, it's our Hello May, where we sit and have another little chit chat and gossip, hey? Bye, guys.